Hello and welcome to another episode of the Damn Good Podcast. So on today's episode, we're going to go through my life, what's going on, and we're actually in my little backyard here today. But the thing that I want to point out as we go through life, we're going to talk, fitness, business, mindset, all the tactics, strategies, and stuff that goes on. But today I want to talk about a little thing that hits closer to home. So if we look up in the sky there, that is all smoke from one of the fires near us, and it's part of real life. In California, Colorado, there's a lot of wildfires, mainly because there's a lot of trees like these that don't get cleared out in the forest. And because of that, it creates a lot of kindling, a lot of fuel, a lot of flame. And there's one that's not too far from me in Fresno that's like 5,000 acres right now, moving very quickly because of the winds, high winds, and hopefully will be good. But on my car today, there was actually ash that landed on the car. And the thing that I want to talk about in this podcast, this little video is that, those are the pups. Say hi, guys. The thing I want to talk about in this one is it's super important to clean up the forest, not only for water. So where a lot of the forests are, especially on the coast, are in the mountains. And the more trees that are there, the denser the forests are, the more water that those trees are absorbing. And because those trees are absorbing a lot of water, we're talking hundreds of gallons a day per tree, which amounts to thousands of gallons over, hundreds of thousands of acres in the mountains. So you're talking like millions of gallons of water. And then in California anyway, most all that water is transported via aqueduct from the mountains to the cities like San Francisco, LA, Sacramento. Actually, not Sacramento, but San Francisco, the whole Bay Area, LA, anything in the valley, as well as San Diego, which San Diego has actually been a prime mover in that they have put in a lot of desalinization plants, which is what San Francisco refuses to do, as well as like Santa Cruz and a lot of the other beach cities that are basically in deserts and don't have enough water to sustain themselves. So as you have all these trees that don't get logged, that take all the water, that create all this fuel, it creates a lot of problems, right? Water problems, fire problems, create timber problems where we don't have enough timber that's harvested here in the US to then be available to build homes, cheap homes, because again, wood is a big component of any given house, especially single family homes. So the more wood that's available allows for more cheap homes to be built throughout the US, which reduces housing prices and helps everybody out. So my short message today, now this is a little different of a podcast, is it's important to do your research on environmental pieces, on logging, what they do. Again, loggers don't want to just clear cut and leave. They're going to cut it down, replant, so they can come back again in 40 years when those trees grow back and they can have, maintain their livelihoods for not just their generation and their lives, but the next generation as well. And again, we've got little pups here, but guys, hey, you're on the podcast. But anyway, I hope you do your own research on logging and everything that goes into it. It'll help reduce fire danger, especially in the West. So guys, till tomorrow, talk to you later.